I'm Alan Quick from the Illinois Housing Development Authority, or IDA. IDA is the state's housing finance agency. Our primary function is to provide funding for affordable housing development, redevelopment, and home ownership programs. And we work statewide. We cast a large net. We've worked in Metropolis, and we've worked in Mattoon, and we've worked all over the place. Some of our secondary functions are housed in the Office of Housing Coordination Services, which is where I work. We sort of serve as the planning entity at IDA. We house a housing information clearinghouse, which is used to be accessed by various entities throughout the state to find out about housing activities, available dollars, available programs, technical assistance, etc. We also oversee IDA's planning activities. We write the state's federal consolidated plan, which is the application for various federal dollars from HUD. We also work with select planning laws that affect the state of Illinois. More recently, we've been looking at regional planning aspects, bringing federal funding to various communities, and looking at ways of how that can be done, and what the state's role is in bringing those dollars to regional entities and local entities, looking to not only increase affordable housing, but pair the affordable housing dollars with economic development dollars and transportation dollars, and basically to fund a comprehensive approach. IDA chairs and staffs the Governor's Affordable Housing Task Force. The task force creates a comprehensive housing plan. This comprehensive housing plan is designed to serve 6 state priority populations, and those include very low-income families, low-income seniors, persons with disabilities, persons facing homelessness, persons living in housing that is currently affordable but at risk of becoming unaffordable, i.e. affordable housing preservation, and affordable housing near employment centers, i.e. live near work. The comprehensive housing plan lists capital development and housing dollars from multiple state agencies, including IDA, Department of Commerce and Economic Opportunity, Department of Human Services, Healthcare and Family Services, Aging, Veterans Administration, Children and Family Services, etc. In the 2010 Comprehensive Housing Plan, we listed roughly $1.2 billion for capital development throughout the state, and roughly $1.5 billion for residential service programs throughout the state. We also have a technical plan that goes beyond just on an annual, it serves more than just the current year. Our current technical plan is 2009 through 2012. And this technical plan houses the specific actions that are going to be carried out by the state agencies and housing task force members. We cull from this technical plan every year some annual focus strategies. This year, in more recent years, our focus has been, not surprisingly, finding more money. Finding more money for housing development, finding more money for housing services, and more recently, finding more money for sustainability initiatives. And by sustainability initiatives, I mean what I was referring to, combining the housing and economic development and transportation, environmental, etc. So our 2010 focus has been accessing federal dollars for the sustainability initiatives in Illinois. I think that it's probably not a surprise to this group that the state looks at the sustainability issues as requiring a regional approach. So I think reading into our focus, it's been our focus this year has been trying to help regional entities access federal dollars for sustainability. We formed a housing, transportation, employment, environmental linkages working group. We shorten it to linkages working group because when you're talking about this working group, it's really hard to keep repeating all the housing, transportation, et cetera. So we shorten it to linkages. This was required by our 2010 Comprehensive Housing Plan. It's chaired by Housing Task Force representatives and staffed by IDA, i.e. me. In forming the working group, we sought out geographic as well as agency diversity throughout the state. So we have representation from Chicago, but we have representation from downstate as well. We also have representation from federal agencies such as HUD, DOT, and EPA, state agencies such as IDA, DCEO, Department of Transportation, and Illinois EPA. And we also have accessed additional representation. We've sought out regional planning organizations, regional and local practitioners. Actually, Grand Victoria Foundation is on this working group. We are doing we've had ongoing meetings throughout 2010, and we expect recommendations by the year end. And these recommendations would be recommendations for what state agencies, IDA and other state agencies, can do to help increase the flow of not only state but also federal money to the regional entities looking to access sustainability and start sustainability initiatives. It says it right there. We're specifically looking right now at the current federal programs. The SCI, the Sustainable Communities Initiative, and the Choice Neighborhoods Initiative. Those are active programs right now that are currently being funded through the federal government. But we're also looking beyond that into the future. What programs might be coming down from the federal government soon? How can the state help lead and build and support the regional capacities necessary to access these dollars? And what is needed from the regional perspective, what is needed from the state to